we are talking about making your very own prayer Bible. So you can do a variety of topics. Mine, I have decided to focus on lifting up my children and my husband in prayer. I'm not someone that is really good at memorizing scripture, but I want to be able to really speak truth over their lives and really, for God to be working within me in my prayer for them. So when I saw this, I was like, all right, this is it. So I wanted to walk you through exactly what I've been doing with this and how you can make your very own as well. There are only a few things that you are going to need. First off is a small compound Bible, because you want it to be something that is easily available and that it's not too big that you will be carrying around. I will have everything that I'm using linked down below for you. You are also going to need some kind of tabs in order to keep track of the scriptures that you are choosing for prayer. Then a nice little pen that you can use in writing in the tabs. Also some different things to highlight your scripture with. You could also just use colored pencils because those work just as fine. So what I do to figure out my verses is I will hear something at a church or a sermon, or I will just be reading something, or you can even look them up and find something that might apply for ways to pray for your husband or to be praying for your children. And I just jot them down on whatever I might have around me. And then that can become your list. And you can just continue to build and build and build your prayer Bible and being able to be filled with the truth of God and using that for prayer. So how to start your prayer Bible. So my first one is Proverbs 3:24. So we will go to Proverbs 3 and then find verse 24. So this is one that I am going to be putting down for my kids. One of my children have a hard time sleeping at night and going to bed. So this is one that I decided to pick out. If you lie down, you will not be afraid. When you lie down, your sleep will be sweet. Man, my little one needs some good sleep. So all I really do is go back and then I highlight it. Now you want to make sure that you are getting highlighters that do not bleed, because that's going to be frustrating. So I will link a few down below that I find are like really good and helpful. So I highlighted the scripture and then I grab one of these tabs and I'm going to label it kids and then sleep. And then you just pull that baby right off and you place it right here. So then you can find that scripture. And so the way that I will pray over it for one of my littles as he's going down, so I will put their names in it and then I will read this and then just pray this over them. Also have one for daily prayers. And I will use this to pray over for me. No temptation has overtaken you that is not common to man. God is faithful and he will not let you be tempted beyond your ability. But with the temptation, he will also provide the way of escape, that you may be able to endure it. So sometimes in life, we might find ourselves feeling like we just got too much going on and we cannot handle the things that are before us. And so this is a daily prayer that I can just come back to. And I will continue to build this up. And I love being able to have it and it being compact and small, so I can just keep it on the kitchen counter for those moments where I am feeling like I just need something to help me in my parenting or for my children's hearts, and even in myself when I am feeling unseen or lonely or just feeling overwhelmed. As a motherhood, I feel like sometimes we might struggle with this a little bit. So this is really about Hagar and what she was going through and feeling unseen and being cared for. So she called out the name of the Lord who spoke to her. You are a God of seeing. For she said, truly here I have seen him who looks after me. And it's just such a good reminder of like God looking after us and being able to come to this. So I encourage you, if you are at a spot where you want to be able to, grow in your prayer life and incorporate something that might be a little bit different than what you are used to create a prayer Bible that you can just run to and grab. It is so simple and it is so useful, and it's something that will shift your prayer life in such an amazing way. So if you decide to start your own prayer Bible, then please leave a comment down below and let me know what you have come up with and what your prayer Bible theme is about. So I hope that you find this helpful and it's something that you find changes your prayer life in a way of praying for your family and for yourself.